So have you ever wondered if your horse is truly responding to your seat and legs, or if your hands are really doing all the work? I have the simplest yet most eye-opening walk on a loose rein test for you to reveal how effective your seat and legs are to influence your horse's body movement without relying on your hands or the bit. I think for most riders, the reins are a safety net, and this test is going to show you if your horse is truly connected to your leg and your seat, or if you're really just relying on your hands the whole time. And to be honest with you, if you're able to master this, your horse is going to thank you for it. So imagine if you could identify where you and your horse are struggling with your partnership or with your riding without having to go to a competition or take a lesson. Because instead of guessing what's holding you back, I have 10 simple at-home, on-your-own tests that's going to give you clear and actionable insights into what you're currently struggling with. The best part is that these tests don't just improve your skills. They help forge a deeper connection with you and your horse for more successful rides, especially when you're under the high pressure of competition. So let's dive in. Hey guys, so welcome back to Team Fuego for 10 horse riding improvement tests for better skills and a stronger horse-rider connection. So in this series, we're going to explore 10 simple yet really powerful at-home tests.
Bring it on!
Designed for you to do them on your own, but to improve not only the essential skills for riding, but deepen your connection with your horse. So these tests aren't just about technique, they're about understanding what you and your horse truly need to strengthen for your partnership to prosper.
Like a both.
Whether you're preparing for your next show or just looking to build more trust and balance in your everyday riding, these exercises are going to help get you there, but more importantly, point out where you guys need to focus. So let's saddle up and start creating some better results and a stronger bond.
This is going to be epic!
All right, so this test actually I came up with as I was just literally messing around because I don't have very many religious practices, but one of them when it comes to riding is I always do a 10-minute warm-up and a 10-minute cool-down on a loose rein. It's really important to get your horse's muscles warmed up before you start work, and with my horse being a little older, it's infinitely more important for him. So specifically, I was just walking around and doing nothing, and there was somebody working in the arena and I needed him to move, and I wasn't going to pick up the reins. I just needed him to move over. And it was very interesting because when I said move, he kind of moved. He kind of didn't though. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, are you not purely responding to the leg and the seat, as opposed to, obviously, if you grab the reins and you pull the horse's head and you pull the bit, the horse is going to move. Obviously, it's going to follow where the pulling is coming from, right? This is duh.
Not a joke, but you're welcome to laugh.
This is a non-starter. But have you ever tested only your leg and your seat? So I came up with this fun exercise to do with all of my horses now, but I did come across this by happenstance. So what I do is what you're going to do is you're going to walk around with your horse on a loose rein. So you're going to hold the buckle and you're going to specifically make sure that you don't try to grab the rein and cheat. So, and believe me, I know it's going to be tempting. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk around on the buckle and you're going to try to move off one leg, move off the other leg. Now, especially going both directions. So moving toward the wall and moving away from the wall, going one direction, and then switching it around and doing the same thing. Now, as you do this, you are going to basically identify how much of your movement is done from your leg and your seat by comparison to your hands. Now, anyone can pull their horse in any direction. That's what the reins are for. Ish. Yeah.
I don't make the rules, ma'am. I just think them up and write them down.
However, your horse and your harmony and connection is going to massively increase if you're able to utilize your leg and your seat better. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do it. So depending on what type of flat work and dressage moves that you're able to do, like for instance, if you only do leg yields, then I'm not saying go try to do a shoulder in like this. This is for whatever you guys currently work on, whatever you and your horse currently work on. Even if it's all you do is circles, you're going to do a 20-meter circle without reins, and you're going to see if you're able to do it. And you're going to do it at the walk. You don't even have to do it at the trot or the canter. This is simply about, are you able to do the same patterns that you normally do without your reins? And I promise you, it sounds easy, but it's really hard. And to be honest with you, I'm a top-level rider. I'm telling you, it's hard. And I do this now with my young horses because it's a great tool to help them, it's a great tool for you to separate what instructions are from the legs, what instructions are from the hand, and what instructions are from the seat, because they're all different and they all serve very different purposes. So once you become a very efficient rider, you're going to be able to use all of these tools separately. But until then, I am just curious, are you able to do a 20-meter circle without touching the reins? Are you able to use your outside leg to hold the horse on the circle? Now, like I've said in all of these videos, these are simple at-home tests that you do on your own. This is not a lesson. This is not an anything. This is just you wondering how effective you are in these different facets of the 10 tests that I've put together. So this one's going to tell you if your leg and your seat are effective or if you've been relying on your hands too much. And believe me, once you're able to pass this test, your horse is going to thank you. And again, like I said, if you fail at any of the 10 tests that I've been talking about in these videos, that is okay. That is just a starting point to where you're trying to eventually get to. So I can't wait to see how these tests go. And please, come on, comment down below how it went, and we can all laugh about it together, because I promise you, all the tests that I'm telling you about, I failed miserably the first time. So this is only a where you're starting from point. And if you can pass some of these tests, then you are well on your way, guys. So okay, that's all for this test of the 10 horse riding improvement tests for better skills and a stronger horse rider connection. Remember, each of these tests is a stepping stone to developing a better horse rider connection, but more importantly, for you to become a better rider no matter what horse you're riding. Because better communication with your horse and clearer communication is going to improve the results no matter what. As with anything, the more you practice, the better you get. But with horses, it's tricky because you only have a capped number of hours that you can work with a horse every day, every week, every month. They are not motorcycles or machines.
I know you know this on a deep subconscious level.
You have to make incremental progress and know what the little things you can do, how that translates to the big steps you can take later. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with one of your equestrian friends, because these tests apply to all types of riding. As always, happy riding, and I'll see you on the next test.